It's Week 7 of the 2025 season, and this one features the Saints' speedy running back. He's one of the highest-scoring backs in the league, ranking 5th in rushing touchdowns. It's the Saints and the Hawks on Monday Night Prime Time.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. A lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. Cut by Lockett. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That one gains 7. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the gun, Smith. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Now Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown-to-interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, You know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of L's. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up 3rd and right around 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now they send their back in motion right. 3rd and long for him here. This one's taken in by Hill. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is some old school brutality. An offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
They go play action on first. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. And not...
That's intercepted near the sideline. And the Seahawks have it as he reports the first interception of his young career. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, here we go, hey. What's up?
Back to the air, it's Smith. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They give up the gut to Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Smith. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Motioning the tight end now. Back to the well again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here.
There we go, sit on. There we go, sit on.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Oh, stiff arm. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Seahawks looking at 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. He finds Fant. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Connects with Fant. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go. And again, it's Smith. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that takes them to 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And he missed it, it's no good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. He steps in and makes the interception. Juke the defender. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Finds Smith and Jigba. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll stick with the ground game here. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A tight end in motion now. Another carry for him. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. From the 46. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. Jukes out of one stop. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now from the extreme northwest to the extreme southeast, we're going to head down to Orlando. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. DJ James with the tackle.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it...
Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing is Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Smith. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They'll run here on first down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on third.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Simple dive up the middle. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. They give him 5 in total. Now it's going to be 4th and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying to push this past the marker. And this one doesn't go far. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Smith. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks need only 1 to take the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. New Orleans. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, here we go, hey. Thomas up.
Smith on first down. Into the hands of Walker.
It's week 7 of the NFL, and this one features the Saints' leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Saints and the Seahawks under the lights on Monday night.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. A return coming from the 14. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, Smith. Metcalf pulls in that one. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Smith. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's complete to lock it outright. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. This one fielded out beyond the 25. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That's on the former first-round pick, Cesar Ruiz.
Still 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep...
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Tyler Lockett, touchdown Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Saints offense. And their running back set to go once more. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They'll look to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Olave is the motion man. Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
And he is going to have the Saints first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. Back to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just...
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Here's a run. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Shaheed in motion. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. The Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return starts at the 13. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
The first carry for the Spartan. Kenneth Walker. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Tight end going in motion here. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this 1st half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's a designed run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now a signal, a timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
In motion is Hill. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Up the middle they go. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. That his second touchdown tonight.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Geno to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a toss play, running left. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Geno. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this will be incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Now, Geno. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll run. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield that's why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be very near that 1st down marker. He's up beyond the 30-yard line. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll run here. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Second and a yard.
Here we go.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss, and now it's 4th down.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this one is going to remain a tie game.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
Not much happening there, just a short game. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Here's a toss as they look to run. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Now, 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Saints will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Connected with the tight end. That's fast. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll be 3rd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out.